On today's app, when I was little, I wanted to move to New York to be a fashion designer and write for SNL.
You're designing a piece of clothing and then have to run back to the office to write like a fart sketch.
Hey guys, this is Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City, a podcast by New Yorkers for everyone. I'm Chloe.
I'm Em, and that's all you need to know.
Let's get started.
And we're rolling.
Lilas.
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 Whoa. Welcome to Litty and Shitty.
You guys are talking differently.
What?
Don't talk differently.
No, we're
This
not.
is going to be a
Scared
big
me.
fat issue. If
Start
that's
over.
You
Ready?
think we were talking differently?
We're starting. Ready? Go. Hey guys.
Hey guys.
This
Is
is
that Your whole thing with me is not to be deep voice, Em, and I think I started as high pitched as I could.
Hold on.
All right. This is the first episode of Litty and Shitty where we have, everyone say it together,
A guest. Get out of her frame, sweetie.
Our first Litty and Shitty guest is the one and only
Sweetie himself.
Sweetie Higgins, John Higgins, my
Yay.
fiancé.
Yay.
Yay!
So John Higgins.
And Chloe, you're in a fiancé sandwich.
I couldn't feel better. I got my real sweetie and I've got my little sweetie on the other side.
Yep.
Sweetie,
Welcome to
John,
the podcast.
Welcome to
guys.
Litty and Shitty.
Lilas.
Lilas, how are you?
Lilas,
Good.
we're still trying to make that happen.
Yeah.
How do you guys start? What do you do?
We
It's
usually
happening right
get
this minute?
right into it, and like there's usually, we just start talking and something starts happening. I will start with the fact today that Chloe, John noticed it immediately today. I don't know if you notice it. Do you notice anything different about me?
You're not wearing mascara.
Fuck you. Yes, I am.
Are you serious?
I am wearing mascara. Do I
Sorry.
not look like I am?
I don't know.
You were just crying.
You look, yeah. You're not wearing any
You
makeup.
didn't sleep last night.
You're sick. No, I bought your Refi
Oh
brow.
my God.
And
Oh.
I bought liquid blush, pink blush. Do I look like a doll? Because
Yes, you
John
do.
today was like, oh my God, you look like a doll.
You look really pretty.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I'm
Well,
just
I guess I
noticing
look-
your eyebrows.
What?
They're fluffed up.
What about
Yeah,
mine,
they're a little more
sweetie?
up in the sky.
They're like spiky.
So this is what we
Spiky.
do is
That's
we,
such a boy way
Yeah.
of looking at girl.
Well,
Yeah.
both of your
eyebrows.
guys are really spiky. It looks
Well, why do
spiky.
you have
They're
to-
up in the sky.
why do you have
Yeah.
to point and laugh when you say that? Why can't you just say
Because
like,
I think spiky is a funny way. I agreed. Like a girl would know the term of it. But
Yeah,
to
but
me, that looks like a little
spiky-
faux hawk on your
that's cute.
eyebrow.
It's definitely it's a new
does.
trend that most men probably wouldn't know that we're doing
Eyebrows in the
spikes.
sky.
Yeah.
Are freckles a thing that you guys started, or did you guys see
We
Gigi
saw it.
Hadid or
Yeah, it's on
something?
TikTok.
Not Gigi Hadid.
Oh, no.
But Chloe actually,
Bella.
anything I do, I get from Chloe, which you probably know that already. I get from Chloe or Porch Vine. So like I'm
I think
essentially
left to your own devices, you would wear basketball shorts and Nike
Yeah.
Dunks.
Yeah.
I dress like Sandler when I'm left to my
Yeah.
own devices.
What did you used to wear when you were in middle school? Osiris's?
I used to wear
I've
Osiris.
never heard of that. A what?
You don't know Osiris sneakers?
Never heard of her. Are they like Etnies?
No,
Kind
look it
of
up.
in
Look it
that
up on your phone
same-
right now.
It's in that
Like a
same
big tongue?
world. Yeah, like a marshmallow shoe.
Yeah. So
that were like
essentially,
alien marshmallow shoes.
I'm not even
genuinely look
okay,
it up.
let me look it up.
Osiris.
Oh,
I would wear these Osiris sneakers with like tie-dye two-piece, like Bermuda short tie-dye. Bermuda short with like a high-top marshmallow sneaker. Yeah, you know those. On the left, the blue.
Show it to the
I
camera.
like those.
Show it to the camera.
See, this is something that you would
Or
start wearing.
Nicole, put in an Osiris sneaker.
I kind of want to put these on right now. They're sick.
I know, you would like make them cool. Like, she would make them cool.
Hype me
You
up.
always do that.
You do.
You make stuff cool.
I'm so
But-
guilty.
The reason I stopped wearing them was because Austin, if you don't know, was my childhood best friend who's in my show Fixed, and I would go over his house all the time, and he had these two older brothers, all three of them given
They gave
angel
you their hand-me-downs?
looks from heaven. Like he had these two really handsome older brothers, and,
Yeah.
I had a crush on both of them. Sorry, sweetie, close your ears. And I was over Austin's house in my Osiris uniform,
Yeah.
and his older brother looked at me and was like, "Nice outfit," and my life changed after that day.
You get really, really caught on like those little moments that traumatize you, and then like you have to stay away. For example, like it really makes sense that like Nicole, what's her name, Nicole Scherzinger?
Yeah.
Like she bullied you once, and now like we hate her.
Oh, and I got really hung up on that.
Yeah.
You can't get over it.
It's like get over it.
Okay, wait. Let me introduce. Let's give a proper introduction,
Okay.
sweetie. If you're
All
listening
right.
to the podcast, and you don't watch SNL or live under a rock,
Or you don't have a sense of humor.
my sweetie John Higgins, he's a member of the sketch group Please Don't Destroy. They are writers for Saturday Night Live. They make sketch videos for Saturday Night Live. They also just had their movie come out. What's it called?
The Treasure of Foggy Mountain.
No, full title.
Please Don't Destroy the Treasure of Foggy Mountain, featuring John Higgins.
Yeah. On
Peacock, November 17th. It just came out. The only reason Emily's quizzing me is because I had to memorize that. And if it's not very easy, the whole title, it's a very long one.
No, it's a pretty. Yeah, no, it's not the easiest.
No, let's go over the
you
marketing.
made it complicated
Yeah,
for
we made
me.
it a complicated title.
So yes, that is
Paul Feig's.
Nope.
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 Judd Apatow.
Apatow.
Yeah, there you
Judd
go.
Apatow.
Yeah.
Paul Feig's. Who's that?
Okay. Chloe works.
It's another director. We love him.
yeah.
We love Paul.
Another person we love. Another person in the comedy and entertainment world. But that is my sweetie. What?
Nothing. Keep going.
He's gonna like go home later and be like, "You were so weird on
I
the
know.
podcast."
No, it is funny going from setting up the cameras and being the most normal we could be to
Yeah.
seeing you guys performing. There's like
Yeah.
a little shift that happens.
Of course, there's a little shift.
And
but
it's good. I
As
think
someone
it's good.
who's on television,
Yeah.
do you find that you're performing?
why do you keep saying that?
As somebody in
As
the
someone who's
television field,
on television.
as somebody in media,
Well, the
do you
first
find,
year is it?
The first time I thought
As
it was
someone
funny,
on
and then the second
television.
time I did it to be ironic.
Okay. What is the question?
Well, you're on television.
Yes. Yeah.
He has one. He has a mic.
I wanted to know, like, well, we'll get there. Continue.
No, what?
No, that's it. I was just introing him. Now you know
Oh.
who John is if you don't know, if you didn't know before.
I was
But you
gonna
know what my favorite job is? Being
a-
engaged to Sweetie. And it is a job.
Oh,
No, I'm
Oh my
the,
God,
I'm
you
the
guys, that's
luckiest
so
little
funny.
sweetie in the world.
Oh.
Hold on, Chloe.
I feel.
I
Okay,
I just
your
think
turn.
you're
Your
so-
turn. Your turn.
oh, I love you. I love you so much. I love you a lot.
Okay.
Lilas.
Lilas. I loved that
Lila.
moment.
Lila.
Love you.
Love you like a husband.
Lila.
Lila. And I'm Lila.
All right.
Yeah.
Love you
All
like a
right.
wife.
All right. All right.
Next.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Did you get that out? You guys good?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and Ellie are wearing the same little sweater.
Yeah, John and my sweetie, my little sweetie's
Yeah.
wearing the same
Yeah, hers just has
sweater.
the brightness turned up and your exposure's turned down.
Yeah, nice one, Em.
Thanks.
Sweetie, so how long have you been in New York City?
What? How long have I been in New York
Yeah.
City? Well, I was born in New York City at a birthing center where they didn't believe in vaccines. And then I moved
But we made sure you
to-
got vaccinated. I was there.
Yep.
I wasn't born yet. I was in my mom's belly, but my mom came.
She said,
So let's
No,
make
they
sure-
believe in vaccines, but they didn't believe in one vaccine that then what did we get? The mumps?
we just made sure you got your booster
yeah.
what?
because
wait,
it can make you infertile if you get mumps.
hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on. Sorry. Whoa.
Yeah.
You didn't have your mump shot until recently?
We don't know. It was a weird birthing center that.
Wait, is this a real story?
Yeah.
It was like he was born in New York City at a birthing center, not a
yeah,
hospital.
Yeah.
That
And then it
seems-
came out a couple years later that his doctor
Yeah.
was like lying about vaccinating the kids. So they didn't know if he got all of his vaccines correctly,
Wow.
but it turns out he did.
Yeah.
And
now
we're good.
that's a headline if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
I know.
The unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah, the unknown. So you were
That's
born in
wild.
New York City.
And then we lived here for a little bit, and then we moved to Montclair, New Jersey, and then
Right.
New York was in. Hey,
Hi.
New York was. New York was. You could see New York from my house and like my high school and stuff. So
It was a dream to just make it to the big city.
in high school I did UCB,
Upright
improv
Citizens
and,
Brigade.
improv and stuff, and always wanted to go to NYU because Adam Sandler and Tim Hurley
Wow.
went there.
And that's where you met Ben and Martin.
Yeah, that's
Ben
where
and
we
Martin
met.
are his co-writing partners. Co-writing partners, just writing partners.
Those are my sweeties. My other.
Those are your
sweeties.
other sweeties.
His coworkers.
Yeah.
His
favorite
coworkers.
coworkers.
Yeah.
That just coworkers in that sense just seems like so not
No, they're
it.
for real. Some of my like.
Best friends in the whole
coworkers.
world. Oh, they're
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Like we're coworkers right now?
Yeah.
No,
Aw.
you guys are
No.
so sweeties too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
are
are.
so sweeties.
But then I went to NYU and I met them, and then we've been living on. I was about to say the address
prayer.
of our apartment, and we've been living together for
You, Ben and Martin?
me and you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For how long?
We've been living together for 4.5 years.
How
Can you
long-
believe that?
At what year did you? How long were you guys dating before you moved in together? And what advice would you give me if I wanted to move with my sweetie?
Well, we moved in when we were 23, which everyone was against.
Yep.
And everyone was right.
Right.
I mean, they were right to feel like, what are you guys doing? You're
Yeah.
23. Why
when
are
you're 23,
you moving in
you're
together?
very young.
Yeah. But we were kind of like, I don't know, you guys. I think we're going to do it anyway.
My mom was so mad.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was just like, "This is a surefire way for you guys to get into a horrible situation,
And like
Now-
ruin your relationship that could be a forever
Right.
relationship.
Yeah.
But what I don't understand when people have that like anticipation, it's like, but if you're gonna do it eventually, why? If it's meant to be, it's gonna be no matter what.
No, but when you're 23,
Yeah,
it's like,
it's so easy for it to not.
yeah,
Yeah.
it
Okay.
could really get messed up. And we were just going like, I don't know, man. We're just going to do it.
Risk
yeah,
it.
and
Risk
it all
risk
worked
it.
out.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
did.
So
Never
at that
getting
point,
married.
you moved out from living with Ben and Martin,
no,
No.
I never lived with them. I was in.
but you told Kelly Clarkson you did.
Maybe I
Whoa.
did. I don't know.
I did my
Well,
research.
You guys, oh my God, did you like research Sweetie before the podcast?
No,
Kelly was talking about Ben and Martin living
Yeah.
together.
Well, she said you all lived together,
and I
then
didn't correct her.
correct. What were you gonna do?
Yeah,
It's okay.
I
At
was gonna
least,
stop.
fact-checking
She was
now.
on fire, so I just
yeah.
I
Kelly,
stepped back.
as
I didn't know she starts her show every day singing a song.
Yeah, it was so fun.
That's like the coolest
should
thing.
we
She starts the Kelly Clarkson show like performing
break
a song.
away?
Yeah, like a
Break away.
moment like this.
Oh, what did she do? What did she do?
If I
for
ever have a
our,
show,
what did she do for our
Maybe I
episode?
should start Lydia
You
and
have
City
a
with
show.
a live song every
With
time.
you should his drum. Wait,
Maybe when we do our first live show, I'll like perform a song for everyone.
Yeah.
And then-
Like,
yes,
I
yes.
mean, it does hype people up. That's what Keenan does on SNL,
Yeah.
right? He comes out and
he
he
Yeah.
warms up with
warms up everything.
they
That's my
changed
favorite
it.
part.
They changed it, I think, right? They changed the warm up song recently.
It's-
Ooh,
it-
inside a baseball.
What?
I don't remember if they did, but that's my favorite part of the show.
You know what? It's interesting. So I recently had the honors of going to an SNL rehearsal. Never been to a show. Rehearsal.
Dress rehearsal.
dress.
It's
Dress.
more fun. It's more fun to go to that.
I actually love it because then I'm in bed by like 11.
Yeah.
So SNL does dress rehearsal every Saturday before the actual show, and it's at 8:00. They run through every single sketch and more.
It's a live show
decide
essentially.
what's going to
just
get
not-
cut and
Yeah.
what's going to go in for 11:30.
Yeah.
Yep.
But when you go watch it, it's exactly the same
Yeah.
as seeing it live on the air. And there's more sketches because they have to figure out what's going
and
to
you
make
get to
it.
see what changed and what
Yeah.
didn't. So then once the dress rehearsal's over, you have like an hour to make a
Yeah.
bunch of changes.
There was a guy there that he's done like set production. He was there for like 20 plus years. I can't remember his name right now, but he was chatting with me a little bit before and then came over to me during the show.
Who?
And
You
we
met
sitting
him
on the
that
flo-
night?
Yeah.
Were you sitting on the floor?
Yeah.
Chris Kelly?
Long hair,
No.
ponytail.
She's always meeting people. You like met him that night?
Yeah, I met him that night and he came over and he's like, "You having fun? How are you doing?" He's like, "How cool is this?" Anyway, he said he's been working there for like 30 years, let's say.
I
And
definitely know him, but I don't know who you're
That's
talking
funny.
about.
And he was like, something I always do is no matter what, at the like I work so hard all day, you know, the whole week. It's like, you know, oh my God, what a week you guys have.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And he was like, but I always will stay for Keenan's first like little song, like for the live show.
Yeah.
And then he goes home to his wife and kids in Jersey. But he was like, I never want to miss that because that's just where I like the magic's about to happen.
Yep.
I love it. I'm here. And I love
That's
that.
so cute.
I made some friends there.
Yeah.
There's a guy. There's a pager there that I met. Who
A page?
a page?
A pager?
A pager.
Wait, what's it called? A page.
A page. NBC page.
And that's someone who like walks you around and like tells you what to do.
An NBC page?
I wouldn't say that they tell you what to do.
They guide you in the right directions.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's
the
a guy.
worst description of a page ever. They guide you in the right directions. It's
Wait,
like
isn't
it's like
30
an
Rock,
intern.
Like, yeah, okay. An intern, but there's one of the interns there that I have met all 3 times I've been like face to face with him, and he's like, "You," and I'm like, "You," and he's so lovely, and he's like,
Who?
his name's like Dreesy or something.
I don't know.
But he's like, the first time I met him, he's like, are you excited? And I was like, yeah. He's like, who are you most excited to see? I was like, I'm obsessed with Please Don't Destroy. He's like, really? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, which one? I'm like, John Higgins. And he's like, wow. He's asking me all these questions. I'm like freaking out. Then he like sees on my little note card like that you gave me the tickets. And he's like, oh. And I'm like, no, but I am a fan.
Yeah.
And then the next time he's like, Please Don't Destroy's fan club. And I was like, yes, I'm here.
Wow.
That's so
But-
funny.
That's so cutie.
Yeah. I like really, really,
so
really.
you know a bunch of people there.
Yeah. I'm actually like
Pretty
there.
popular.
Yeah. I'm pretty popular.
You guys are popular when you guys come to town.
Yeah, it's true.
cool.
When
Sarah
we're in line
loves
together, we're
Chloe.
like,
Yeah. It's so cute.
People always go up to you. I love it
Yeah.
when people go up to you.
I thought that was like the coolest thing too ever. Like,
yeah.
to ever. The
What?
coolest thing too.
What
Comma
was?
ever. When I was at the show the last time and like Sarah and Chloe like came over, was like, hi. And I was like, I feel the coolest I've ever felt.
They love you.
And
Well,
you-
it's so fun too because Chloe is like
I'm a longtime fan of
you're,
SNL.
Like, you're a genuine like fan of the institution. Like
Yeah.
grew up on it. She's always quoting to me sketches from
Yeah.
like this year. She's like running around the house quoting them.
That's
Yeah.
so fun.
It's
I'm like-
awesome.
and then you get to go, and then people there love you. and
it's just
like,
like the coolest thing ever. I have this thing that I think you both know this because you know me. But when I was little, I wanted to move to New York to be a fashion designer and write for SNL.
what's a
And-
sketch idea that you have?
And my dad,
Yeah.
I have them.
Pitch one.
I have one.
Okay, but continue.
But
then
my
okay.
dad always like got a kick out of it of like, I was like, I'm gonna be a fashion designer and write for SNL. And he's
Yeah.
like,
You're gonna do
no.
both.
And my dad like bought me best.
And be a dentist.
Yeah. But bought me like the best of Christopher Walken when I was like
Yeah.
little. And that's how I kind of learned like humor.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so here's my bet. First
Your
of all,
sketch.
I'm
my
just
sketch.
imagining the idea in which you're designing a piece of clothing and then have to run back to the office to write like a fart sketch. The
I
denim
like-
looks good.
I'm like,
Okay, hello?
why isn't
No,
anyone-
the fart sound shouldn't be. Okay, I'll be.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I think and it's funny
Right.
because
She's you're a fashion designer at SNL and a writer at SNL.
No. I'm imagining she's
no.
a fashion designer at like Hermes or something,
Yeah.
and then she has to
Oh.
run back to 30 Rock
Right.
I'm
for
like-
rehearsals.
yeah, I'm
Right.
like pitching a dress and I'm like very like Meryl Streep and Devil Wears
Yeah.
Prada. Like I'm
Okay,
very
so
serious. Anyway.
Why is no one
Ready.
ready?
We
Hello?
love the Devil Wears Prada. Wait, there's
Why
some
is no one
controversy.
ready?
Controversy.
About
Wait.
what?
The
What?
Devil Wears Prada. I have to say it. Sorry.
What is it? What is it?
And then you need to pitch a sketch if you want the job.
I will. I will. What the people are saying now is they're all how like the boyfriend. You know how we talked about this.
yeah.
The boyfriend's actually the enemy.
Yeah.
Sorry, spoiler alert. Trigger warning. The boyfriend's actually the enemy, and people are all taking to the internet to share. If he's a professional chef, then why did he make that grilled cheese so burnt? It's like Adrian Grenier. Is that his name?
yeah.
Get your like method act. Learn how to
Yeah.
be a chef. Is that what it's called? Method acting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually being a chef in order to nail the part of being
Yeah,
a
it's
chef.
like I'm just so with the internet. I'm so team internet.
You are team internet. I'm going to need to hear your sketch idea.
Okay, this is one that I thought of when I was like 3.
Mhm.
That's the only one I have.
Yeah.
And it was like
You have a lot of memories from like 5 and under.
Yeah. I'm just
Like when I was 4, I wanted to be a fashion designer and
Yeah.
a writer. for
I'm also
SNL.
just throwing out numbers,
yeah,
throwing them
yeah.
out.
When you say 3, you mean 8.
When I say 3, I mean yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at that.
Yeah.
I'm like the other day, and it was like when I was 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. You know what sucks is Emily will always call me out on that, and so will
She
Ollie.
calls me out on it.
I
too.
And I'm
totally
like-
I was
and it's
saying
like,
that.
who cares?
Yeah,
all
it's
right.
like just the story's only better
Well, every
because
time
of
the
it.
two of you tell a story, it's wrong.
A lie?
And it's like so much
You
bigger
know why?
than it was.
Because we know the value of
Entertaining.
performing
We're
and
entertainers.
entertaining.
You'll get there.
Yeah. It's always like details that I go, well, no, it wasn't quite that.
Yeah, and
You're
it
data
irks
as a
me.
numbers girl.
I'm data,
Yeah.
I'm numbers and data.
and I'm a fun, entertaining kind of girl. I'm so sweet.
yeah.
Anywho,
Yeah.
okay. So I had this idea like, we're gonna have to like workshop it a little bit, but
Okay.
it's basically like when you go to your baggage claim and all of the bags are going around,
Uh-huh.
but it's people.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Airport sketch already a little bit in the cliche area.
No,
Continue.
no, it's fine.
That's what I have
Yeah.
thus far.
It's
It's people, on the baggage
instead
claim.
of bags.
Yeah, that's how you're dating and you're picking them out.
Oh, well, that's a part of it.
Wait, so
Without
Wait,
that, it's
you
just
mean-
kind of odd.
Wait, you mean you didn't get that from what I was saying?
from just
So
saying
here's
people on
my
a baggage
idea.
carousel?
You know, like a baggage claim thing. If it was just like people.
So it's a real life dating, but
Right.
not an app.
Oh, okay. So it's a real life dating. Okay.
I'm writing this right now as we
Uh-huh.
speak. And it's like, instead of like going on Hinge, you go
Yeah.
to like the one place.
Mhm.
Girl-
The airport.
And girls come around.
Uh huh.
And
Right.
you can pick one up.
Uh huh. So it's kind of like a sex slave situation in many ways. That one.
It's human It's human trafficking.
And it's like, no, that one's mine, actually. There's
Yeah.
a joke. Like, oh, no, that one's actually mine. It just
Oh, I
looks
think
like
you grabbed the
yours.
wrong.
Yeah.
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 You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Do you?
And then what's the clothing item that you're designing at the same time?
Oh yeah. I
Like while
I-
you're writing
yeah.
that, you're designing like jeans or like
shackets.
What are those?
short
Shirt jackets.
jackets.
Shirt jackets?
No, short jackets.
Short jackets.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just a little short
Shirt
everywhere.
jackets or short jackets?
Shirt jackets.
So
Well,
it's like
those
a
exist.
t-shirt that looks like a jacket?
Yeah. But,
Those
So
exist.
basically
Yeah.
a jacket.
but
Yeah.
it's a shacket.
A shirt jacket is
I'll
it's
just-
interesting. It's
Then I'll stick to
It's a
comedy.
jacket.
I'll stick to comedy then. If you don't like my shacket, I'll just be a comedian.
No, but I think you should make shackets that are just in every way a little short.
well, how about this?
Like shrugs?
How about this, Chloe?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Your sketch is shackets. That's the sketch.
That's why. Yeah, he's
That's
good.
why he works
That's
there.
why he works there. So that you're good.
Because it's like you creating this new line of amazing products called shacket,
Oh
shirt
my God.
jackets,
And
and then
then-
everybody's like, I think that's just a jacket.
and instead
then-
of it going on the runway, it's going on the baggage claim, so you can shop the collection. Wow. And do you
that's
didn't
where
like that part.
that's where that yeah.
I want
That's
the
where it
airport.
goes.
Yeah, you can only
Shackets.
wear it to the airport. It's getting ready for the airport clothing.
Yeah.
You're warm, but you're not too warm because it's short.
Well, so it is short.
Yeah,
So it's a short
jacket.
So we're going with
Short jacket or
jackets.
You know what? It's all right. We're done here.
Yeah.
Would you
Okay.
hire
Next
me?
topic. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you like it?
I thought it was okay. I got a
Okay.
little lost a little
I
bit.
just have a-
once the
It doesn't
writing-
matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Oh my God, sweetie, it matters.
It no, I'm saying it doesn't matter the confusion of it. It's
Okay,
a really
okay,
good
okay.
idea.
Thank
It's
you.
really strong. You're really, really almost ready.
Your packet is at the top of the pile.
Yeah.
I see. That's cool. Put in a good word for
Yeah.
me.
It's a verbal packet.
Tell Oz I'm ready.
It's a
The
verbal
wizard.
packet. You
Tell
go in-
Oz.
John,
Have you seen The Wizard of Oz? Of course you
a
have, right?
million times. I was the scarecrow in 6th grade.
See, this is when you say a million times in my head, I go like, what, like twice?
Maybe half a time.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
where-
need to watch it. I don't want that to get in the way
That's
of my
what you
performance.
say about a lot of stuff. You're like, I don't need to see it. I know what it is.
so
And I'm
you're
like,
not.
no, you don't.
So you're the opposite of method acting.
Yes. I don't believe in method acting.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Why?
Just act.
You know what's interesting?
It's very
That's-
Brian Cox of you.
I believe it.
It's also interesting because
You're also a really good actor, so it's probably easy for you to say that.
Oh,
sweetie.
You are.
I'm gonna get another ring for your other hand.
What about me?
You want a ring?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'll just kill myself.
all right.
Sweetie, it's funny because you're actually you are acting a lot, but you're playing John Higgins.
Yeah.
Tell
He's
me
playing a
about
version of himself.
Tell me about that.
No, that's such a good question. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm playing me ever.
You're taking who you are and you're turning it into a performance piece. But do you feel like with Ben and Martin, like
For example, in A Man Called Otto, when I'm playing cashier number 2,
yes,
first scene of the movie, it doesn't matter.
yes,
Sweetie opens up the movie.
I didn't
Yes.
feel like there was any difference between me and that.
You are the
Cut
depressed
this out, cut this
cashier.
out.
But you thought that you in that movie you were playing yourself.
Yeah. I don't know, like unless I'm playing like Julius Caesar. I don't know how you go like, oh, I'm playing Kevin right now.
Right.
Kevin doesn't.
Yeah, like
I'm just
Kevin is just
Yeah.
what I am.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Well, that's what's something that I feel like I have found in like any self-taping I do is like, oh, most of acting is like being you in the role.
Yeah,
Like it's being
Right.
you and you are this character. And like whether or not you're right for the part is whether or not like your personality
Right.
fits who this person is supposed
I
to
also
be.
I think Adam.
Totally.
Somebody
That
said
makes
that.
sense. Yeah.
It's like not as much like, okay, like you just,
yeah,
I'll
like,
just repeat what
be
he said.
everything else
Yeah,
different than who
right.
you are. But then I wouldn't be cast if that wasn't the case. Right?
I think that somebody was telling me that Adam Driver said this thing about like, I don't need to feel sad. I want you to feel sad, which is kind of like a thing where it's like,
if it's a sad scene, like
I'm just trying to make you feel sad. So
Right.
like,
But I don't have to be sad.
I don't
can,
need to
try
embody sadness. I
Yeah.
need you to feel sadness.
That's
Yeah.
interesting because Adam Driver does play a lot of like very intense emotional characters. So
Yeah.
it's interesting to know that like he's completely removing himself from or not removing himself, but he's like,
But that's it's confusing because it's like I feel like I'm removing myself too, where it's like
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
You guys get it.
I get
We
it.
get it.
Yeah.
Like Sofia Vergara is not your girlfriend.
No.
It's Emily Wilson. That's a skit. He said Sofia Vergara was his girlfriend. I did my research.
Oh,
You did,
In
right?
what?
In-
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
So,
Okay, I think I want to ask Sweetie some rapid fire or not rapid fire,
Yeah.
some questions
Yeah.
for the listeners.
let's go back and forth, like really quick questions.
Or I want to my question for you is walk us through a day in the life at 30 Rock.
What
From
day?
when let's say Thursday. I think that's a good day.
Okay.
Okay.
Thursday is the day after read through.
Mm-hmm.
So you get home on Wednesday night, picks are out. If you have something in the show, you have to go around to all the departments.
So picks are like what's getting picked to go in the show.
yeah,
And
so
the
we
read-
read 40 sketches and we pick 10.
With the host in there.
Yes. And then you're really tired because on Tuesday night, what time do I get home? 8?
Like I'm waking
AM.
up for the
Yeah.
day, and he's
Do you get
like trying to go to
scaries
bed.
from doing that?
No.
Because this is your life.
No, because it's fun. Like
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
feel so like lucky and like, wow, that was so fun. Especially if you like what you're writing.
Yeah.
It's so fun. Like
Yeah.
whenever I wake up on Wednesdays before read through, I'm like, and then this happens.
Yeah, that's so fun.
That is like the cutest part to me is like so much of, and I see this with you, Ben and Martin, of
Yeah.
like every single thing you guys do, you like are obsessed with the process.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like you guys care about so much of like doing the thing, so much so that the actual thing happening is like the smaller.
What was that?
This is the real
That's
sweetie.
your calendar sound.
Expose
That's what he's really like at
Expose
home.
yourself. Wait, so then
what?
Go ahead.
On Thursday, so then Wednesday's picks come out and I'm usually getting home at like 12 or 11 or something if I have something in the show.
Wednesday night.
Then Thursday, it is rewrite day, and that's the most fun day.
Really?
Yeah, because we all get food and
So what does
we
it
rewrite the sketches together.
What does it look like? Like you're all just like hanging out in a room with like a table, or you're like low key hanging out and like just like it's just like a
I
brainstorm
always
sesh?
ask if I can sit on the couches, but they don't let me. But we're
Oh.
sitting around a table
Is it that writer's room
Yeah.
on 8?
on 9 where you
I
were.
mean, on
yeah,
9. Oh,
yeah.
cool.
So it's like a round table.
They split up the writers into 2 halves, and I'm on the 9th floor one with Ben and Martin and a bunch of people. And then there's one on 17 too. But on 9,
17th floor.
yeah, on the 9th floor, you just sit around a table. You have half of the show's sketches. You read them, and then you give notes on them and pitch jokes on them, like for an hour at a time. And then, like yesterday, I ordered a holiday feast for everybody from Monkey Bar.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What did you get?
I tried to get tartare, but they don't travel.
Very
they
well.
don't let-
Yeah, that's
See, this is what's so fun about Sweetie is he's like us, which you already know, but for
Yeah.
the listeners to know,
He's
like
a
food
food.
is everything.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was so fun because I was like, we have to do a holiday feast, and Monkey Bar.
is the holiday
What is Monkey
feast.
Bar? What is Monkey Bar?
It's like the Polo
Gary
Bar
Richardson
vibes.
said we should do Monkey Bar, and I said, yeah, done.
What is Monkey Bar?
It's like very cool and trendy. It's like
Yeah.
the Polo Bar, but the Monkey
Where
Bar
is it?
Uptown.
Yeah, I don't know, uptown somewhere.
Uptown, very cool.
Monkey Bar?
Your pigeon
Monkey
will
Bar.
deliver that to you in 3 to 2 years. You'll learn about that one soon. Em.
Wait, no, I need to know.
It's cool, but I don't know. I would normally go there for like a cocktail and a burger, maybe.
Definitely, but I think it was just like
The vibes
somebody
were
said
very
Monkey
cool.
Bar, and it was just like we're doing Monkey Bar,
Yeah.
and
Wait,
like
this
getting
is
excited about
this
Monkey
is
Bar.
something that last night I had like a real life pigeon moment. I was at dinner with my two of my 3 brothers last night,
Yeah.
and my brother Kevin at some point in the dinner said to me and Ryan, he was like, "So, any new spots you guys are going to?" And like they each had like 2 new spots that just opened, and I was like,
don't-
"This is the pigeon."
They have
This
the pigeon.
is the pigeon, because Kevin was talking about like, yeah, this new spot opened up in the back of and he was like telling me, and I was like, what?
How does-
Kevin also?
He's cool.
Kevin's cool. Kevin has this Google Maps, which I don't know how many people. A lot of people do this, and I have it for Paris, but not for New York City.
You can tag
Kevin
things.
has, if he opens Google Maps on his phone, it is all blue dots of saved spots, categorized in lists. His whole map of Manhattan is spots. And I was like, can you send me that map? And he was like, this is my intellectual property. He was like, I would never give you this because it's like his, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it's his social currency. Because anytime anyone comes to New York, if they ask for a certain type of recommendation, he's like,
got it.
oh, you want something in the West Village that's like cheap and casual? Try this for that.
Cheap
try
and
this for that.
cheerful.
And this for that. You want something a little more upscale, but in Murray Hill, try this or this just opened. Kevin is my pigeon.
I love that you have a brother pigeon, Kevin.
I have a brother pigeon, and then I went like, oh, I need to start using Google Maps.
So there's
which you hate.
Wait,
to like save my spots because anytime anyone's visiting New York City and they're like, where should I go? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Broadway.
I send them really basic places when people ask that, but I will say there is an app called Belly. Have you heard of Belly?
Yeah, the
food.
We try the best places in New York City.
Yeah. And
isn't that every TikTok?
Yes, but it's an app and you can rate it. And then if you like all these things, they get to know you. Then you would like these things. And Ollie will rate all of his meals we go out to. That's how he hears about
so he
meals.
does it too?
Yeah, so
interesting.
I feel like I haven't been anywhere besides Sweet Green in about 4 years.
Let's change that tonight.
The Monkey Bar.
Monkey Bar was the new one.
Wait, I have another question.
But I haven't been to Monkey Bar.
I
haven't been to
only
a
ordered.
restaurant.
Yeah, you order everything, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, but
let's get the boy to a restaurant.
Yeah, tonight?
Yeah.
Tonight.
Okay.
Monkey Bar.
So you get rewrite table and it's fun because you all pitch on jokes and then keep walking us through. So is it like a day of you go like an hour a sketch? What? What's your question?
Who is like besides Ben and Martin like one of your favorite people to write with just like on those rewrite days?
But he's still in the middle of answering the other question.
No, it doesn't matter. You guys get it.
You guys get it.
There's so many people.
Can you name any or no?
Dan Bulla, Streeter, Sarah, Chloe.
Mm-hmm. Not me, Chloe, different Chloe, but one day it'll be me.
Both
two
Chloes.
Chloes there now.
Both Chloes. I mean, like everybody. You work with everybody.
That's so fun.
And luckily, I don't have a problem with anybody besides Ben and Martin. But that's it.
So that's great.
Yeah, it really is. It used to be a very competitive place, but I think that the people that are there now truly have fun with each other.
Yeah.
And when something dies, it's kind of funny. Like everybody's like,
damn.
It's fun.
Yeah.
You know, and when
That you
something
don't feel
kills, you're
bad.
happy for the person. You're not like, fuck, I wish that was me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I took over your question.
It doesn't matter. I don't
the
care.
question kind of died.
Friday we shoot stuff. Saturday we edit it.
Mm-hmm. So like if they have a video in, he'll wake up at like 8 on Friday and be gone all day. And if they don't have one in, he'll go in at like 12. Like every day is like different depending on what the show
Fridays
is.
are the most different days depending on what you have in the show or what the video is.
Yeah.
From this season, who was your favorite host that like to work with?
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. The
Yep.
Shrek video.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Shrek video was great.
Yeah.
A lot of Bad Bunny fans.
I love, well,
Benito, right?
Yeah, Benito. He was so, we did this, I think Martin said this on some interview, but it was true. Martin came up with that idea like 2:00 in the morning after we started writing this other thing. We were like, I don't know about it. And he was like, what about if Bad Bunny just came in here in a weird Shrek costume and was like, hi. And we were just like, yeah, that. But then on Wednesday, when you do the read through, you can meet with the host for like 5 minutes to tell them a little bit
to like
about
pitch them a little.
Yeah, and he's so cool that we were telling him about some other sketches that we wrote for the live show, and he was like, yeah, okay. And then we're like, we also wrote the Shrek thing, and he was like, Shrek. Like he loved it.
Yes, Shrek.
He
we
like totally got it and was excited about it. So that was so fun because it was just such a weird video, and
yeah, it was bizarre, but awesome.
Yeah, and him loving it so much, really. Like he made a TikTok by himself. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Of him
in the Shrek
costume?
Yeah, I
like
did
he was
see
just
that.
like by himself.
Yeah.
And we were like, where is that? It was in the cafeteria at NBC.
He just like took.
He just went away and like
Who would be your dream host that you would like love to work with that you never
I don't know.
really?
Wait, just name some people and remind me of who's out there.
Did you do a
Oprah Winfrey.
Ellen,
Yep.
Ellen.
Yep.
Kelly Clarkson,
Dr. Phil.
Yep. Why are you guys naming
Daytime TV
daytime
host.
TV host?
Drew Barrymore?
Yep.
Have you been?
she's
Were you on the
great.
Drew Barrymore
There's
show?
nobody that like in terms of like dream people, I guess like Will Ferrell. Jack Black.
Like comedians that you've like looked up to. your
Yeah,
whole
but
life.
but there's no, but everybody
brings their own different personality
Yeah.
to the
Right.
job that
Like
brings
Bad Bunny-
upon different videos.
Bad Bunny's a good example of going like, I didn't really listen to Bad Bunny before. I didn't really know who he
Yeah.
was.
And now I wake up and all I hear is do 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 do.
Yeah, I listen to Monaco every day.
Yeah.
I love that. Em, if you had to have pick
Jennifer
your
Aniston.
dream host. Okay, that was quick. Justin
Who's
Bieber.
yours?
Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Duh.
See, I don't have like it's my dream my whole life was to be on SNL.
Oh my God, same.
Yeah. And like design
designer?
clothes. And
Well, you were halfway there.
I know. So I'm halfway there and then hopefully just my jean company
Yeah.
takes off.
Yeah. What's it called?
Steve Higgins.
Yeah. Yeah, SH. Me and my
Chloe.
dad started a denim company.
Well, John and I are talking about how we're going to make passive income. Maybe we'll start a jeans company
Yeah.
together.
My dad is really, he really wants to too. He wants
Does
to
he
get into
like
the
jeans?
denim game. Not even.
For our listeners, we would love to know, what is your getting ready with me routine? Give us your, for show day, give us your products. Give us when you wake up. Walk us through getting ready on Saturdays
Yeah.
before you leave the apartment.
Okay. I wake up at what time? You know it better than I do.
Probably like
feel.
11:30.
Okay, 11:30.
But walk us through your products. Walk us
We
through
want
your
to know. We
process.
want to know more. So if
You
like,
get ready with me.
yeah.
I don't
Do you get your makeup done and hair done at SNL?
for
For
videos.
videos,
Yeah.
not for the show.
Not for like just
like,
Saturday
just, like,
walking
having
around.
fun.
It's like,
But they probably would if
I
you asked
should.
them.
Actually, after dress rehearsal, I go up to Sarah's hair and makeup person, and she
They're
kind of
like,
because
"Can
I'm
you judge me?"
sweating, like running
Oh.
around, and she like judges me.
What's
up.
your favorite part of the
Zhuzh.
makeup? Zhuzhing. What's your favorite part of the makeup routine that you're surprised by? That
I
you're
love
like,
makeup.
I look really good with. Do you wear mascara or no?
No, I don't really need it.
Yeah.
I've been told.
Must be
No,
nice.
you don't.
But when we first started doing videos, it was like secret. Like we didn't tell anybody that we were doing it, so we didn't have like hair and makeup people. And I like was really upset about it.
Yeah.
I was like, I need.
You need your
hair and
makeup.
Yeah.
It would just be it's so interesting to think if these were three women,
Yeah.
these was three women,
Yeah.
how different it would look, and
Yeah.
or like how different it would be. Like, so we need to get our hair and makeup done. We're like, do you know what I mean?
You guys should do a sketch where you're all the female versions of yourself.
Yeah. Who would everybody be?
Ben would be Bridget. Martin would be.
Oh, we're just naming it like random, like what
Yeah,
the
the girl
female
versions of yourself. You would
I
be
thought
Jess.
I thought we were gonna say like celebrities that they like would.
No, I'm saying like if you guys were
Okay, so Ben's Bridget.
instead of John, Ben, and
Martin's
Martin,
Margaret.
it would be Jess,
Jenna.
Bridget, and Margaret. Maggie for short.
I think that's very funny.
And you would do sketches about like a brand deal you got that's like you don't want to.
You would, yeah.
do.
Something that you shared also today that was interesting was that you are not on TikTok.
Products.
It doesn't matter. I don't even know him.
Yeah, I know them. Tell
All right,
them about
you do
your
it.
Olay SPF 30 moisturizer.
That's cute, sweetie.
Sweetie puts on every day. He always moisturizes.
I know them by the color of the bottle.
All right, man.
And
at
then how they
work-
keep just showing up when they run out. It's so crazy.
so
Because
weird.
Sweetie always takes care of me
Yeah. Do you drink coffee?
all day.
Do you drink coffee? Oh, we've talked about this
Are you
all
kidding
day.
me?
You
Sorry.
don't drink coffee?
No, but
I
let's
know,
not
isn't
even
that
get
so-
into that. But I went to try. Oh,
Sam doesn't either, but he drinks Red Bull. I'm like, so it's not about the caffeine.
Hold
You're
on,
just, like,
because
trying
I
to be
was going to
different.
ask you, like, it's hard. You're working crazy hours. Like, what keeps you awake?
Coffee and Adderall.
Yeah. All right. Well, because what I'm getting at is, have you heard about this another controversy? Breaking news.
Yes.
A new controversy.
Mhm.
And have you heard about Blank Street Coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out
Yeah.
already.
They're done.
Right?
No, on our
No.
corner. They're
the one
done.
by us closed.
So Blank Street Coffee is taking over all New York local coffee shops and basically branding themselves as coffee shops that are local, but they're actually just like a bunch of like Wall Street men that are backing this.
Wait,
Yeah, you know what Blank Street actually is? I found this out too.
what?
It's a coffee machine that does all the work and just like they only need one person to run it and essentially be a friendly face who puts like a cup under it and presses a button. And they're like, here you go. And it's like good coffee beans, but it's all an automated machine.
It's good coffee beans.
It's not like an actual
Wait, that's
coffee
crazy.
roaster.
So
shop.
I just
You know
wanted
what?
to say,
I kind of suspected that.
yeah, something was
Yeah, it's
up.
like it's very like it feels like fast fashion in a way.
It does. It's like
But
that
for coffee?
minimalist design that you look at
Okay.
and you're like, this doesn't feel that real. Because
Yeah.
whenever they're doing it, it is
So-
just.
I know, and it popped up everywhere too quickly.
Yeah.
I
I
will
could
say
never
that,
trust that.
I would say we should cancel it right here, right now.
Blank Street Coffee.
Canceled.
Blank Street Coffee is
do you
officially
think?
canceled. I agree.
I'll still go.
John will still go because he ultimately loves a good cup, but I, as a former barista, will say cancel Blank Street Coffee because so much about going to a coffee shop for me is going in for the service. I go in because this is part of my day that I'm looking forward to. Like, for example, John and I went to Birch Coffee on 6th Avenue right before coming here.
Loved
and the
it.
barista was like, hey guys, how's it going today? And I was like, it's good, thanks. And then I watched him pull my espresso shot. And then he was like, thanks so much for coming in. And I was like,
That's good service.
I smell the coffee I'm getting. I see that you're sweating from tightening the thing. I used to sweat when I did that too.
Yeah, you used to
That's
sweat
part of
a
my
lot
experience.
there.
I like that realness. When I walk into Blank Street, it's like these literally. It's yeah, and it's like someone in a beanie who's just like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, you're not here for the coffee. You're here for
Minimum wage.
yeah. I bet they don't even get paid well.
You know
But
what?
you're not
This
here
is
for the
going down
love
a
of
really
coffee.
sad. Yeah, I agree.
Thank you.
But here's what I was also gonna say. So I try to go to a new coffee spot.
Can't do that with matcha.
Can't do that with matcha. I went to a new coffee shop to get a matcha, and it was $10. And I was like, I hate New York.
We talked about this, right? Or I talked about this with Sam. Or maybe it was on the podcast.
No,
I
it
mix it
wasn't
all
me.
up these days.
Oh,
When you go and get a coffee, it's $10 for a nice latte.
yeah.
You know?
But if you
When
go
did
to,
it go from like $4.50 to $10?
I know
It's $10.
I feel like
now.
we're just on a tangent. Sorry, sweetie. You still here?
How much is gas?
still like $3
I don't-
out of the city, like $3.
I don't know. We
There's
don't.
a scene in I Am Legend where it's like the new like rundown world that Will Smith is in, and like the gas price was $7.80 or whatever. And for some reason, as a kid, I remember seeing that and being like, "Oh my
We're
god,
doomed.
Like that's
we're
gonna be
doomed."
terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like not like we even knew right
No,
now what it is.
I
Well,
don't
it
know. I
was
don't have
that
a
for a
car.
second. Remember,
We don't
it
have a
was
car.
it was that.
Yeah.
Like for a couple months there.
Boring. So tell me something about this.
Facts.
Sorry.
Oh, I was about to say I like bringing it because I want Sweetie to give us his lit and his shit of New York City.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say I went to a restaurant this week.
Do that again one more
Uh-oh.
Went to a
time.
restaurant this week. Called Shoo Shoo Barn. Wait, what?
Tell me that's
Oh
not
my
the
god, I
name.
just made it up. It is called Alfred's.
I added barn on the end.
Barn is not a part of it.
What? What just happened?
I went to Sweet Green House and
It's called Shoo Shoo, and I just went to Shoo Shoo Barn.
Wait, Em, what was that?
I think in my head, I was thinking of Barn Jew. Do you know what that is? Which cancel Barn Jew.
I think
Not
that's
good.
I had violent diarrhea after going
Yeah,
there.
Barn Jew is kind of like a
Sorry.
scam.
It's kind of like the
Shoo
blank
Shoo
street
Barn.
of barbecue.
It
Yeah.
is the blank street of bad, like barbecue Asian food.
Bad bunny.
I went to Nobu Factory and
Well, it's called Shoo Shoo on the Lower East Side. It kind of looks exactly like Rin Tin Tin from the outside. It's not Rin Tin Tin. It's one block down
It's not
from
Rin
Rin
Tin
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 Tin.
Barn. It's-
Goes downtown once. I'm naming all the spots in Nolita.
Yeah.
stop touching it.
Sorry.
Stop.
I keep hitting the
You're
lamp
going
with my
crazy.
ring diamond.
I hate it. It's like pissing me off.
I decided in 2024, I think I'm going to start answering the phone like, this is the bride.
Ew. Immediately, no. You can.
I feel like you just had 3 big swings in the
Episodes?
past. No.
Oh, big swings. Shoo Shoo Barn
Shoo
was a
Shoo
real
Barn, hitting
accident.
that thing.
Shoo Shoo
Bride.
Barn was a real
Should we
accident.
take a breath?
I went
What
to
is
Shoo
up with
Shoo.
Shoo Shoo Barn?
Should we go
Shoo
there?
Shoo. I went last night. I think it's relatively new because your pigeon didn't tell you about Shoo Shoo.
Well, it might as
Who-
well about
what is
shoo
pigeon?
so you don't listen.
shoo. Cool.
No, I love it. I know what it is. I think new listeners should.
Okay, new
You're
listeners.
so right because your listeners that you're bringing in here
Yeah.
might not know.
No, they don't know
Chloe-
what pigeon is.
Chloe is extremely trendy. I am not.
Yeah.
And I always ask Chloe, I'm like, how do you find out about all these new spots going on in the city, all these new trends in the city? And she's like, I have a pigeon that comes
Flies
to my
over.
window and goes, get up, bitch. There's an opening tonight.
Yeah,
So I'm like, her
Laugh.
pigeon tells her what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
we thought it was
I
funny.
actually did know that.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't laugh because I had heard it before. Ow!
I wanted to hold your hand secretly.
That's my sweetie.
I was just.
Should we go to Shoo Shoo Barn?
No.
No, I was there I was there last night.
Anyway, so did you like it?
Delicious fucking hummus. Like I've been off hummus lately because
I'm
hummus
not a
is
hummus
like
girl,
I'm not a hummus girl either, Chloe.
but shoo shoo
I
bar.
put it in my mouth. It was like butter. It was
It's-
so good.
it's
It was so good.
interesting.
The labna was so good. You would love. I brought you home chicken shawarma from there last night.
I love that chicken shawarma.
It was really good and even better in person.
Yep.
So that's my new New York spot. If you live in the city, go try Shoo Shoo Barn. It was amazing.
Okay, I love it.
Have you been anywhere cool this week?
No.
Where was your event on Tuesday?
I went to store opening, which is shit. I don't even talk about it.
Where was your store?
No, I don't want to. But
Why?
I'll tell you somewhere that I did go to
What?
Vic's on Bowery. No,
What's
Vic's
that?
on Great Jones.
Oh, I've been there.
I've never been
Actually,
there.
can you believe that?
I
I've
didn't put-
been.
I didn't-
Italian.
I didn't put one food into my mouth.
Why?
I just was so distracted by drinking so much that I didn't eat one thing.
Mm.
And that's why I threw up.
That is everybody's story always. I didn't eat.
Of why they got so drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone,
Is-
anytime my mom is, I didn't eat anything all day.
Do you
Yeah.
think that's
You
valid?
didn't?
It's like, or
Not
you know,
Yeah.
one thing?
Yeah, I know.
Wait, that's
like,
funny.
Why is that always the case?
It is always the case.
It's funny that you say that because I will say to Ollie, like, I'll be in a really cranky, like, hangry mood, and I'll be
Yeah.
like, I'm sorry, I didn't eat all day. She's like, you didn't put one thing in your mouth. One.
Yeah.
You did
Which
it
I
too.
always get annoyed at when
Well, you
somebody
do
does it
that.
to me. Yes, totally.
You
Where
say
it's
that
like,
to me. I'm like,
I'll be honest. I would say I had a light day. Oh, I had a little light meal. But
I
meal.
always say when I get really drunk, like, I didn't eat anything. And then I'm like,
well,
I guess I
ate.
had a sandwich
yeah,
and,
and 3 muffins.
and a muffin. And I
Yeah.
did have dinner.
Yeah.
But that's
That's
always
like-
the
that's
case.
Amy
in
Schumer's-
Trainwreck, yeah. Amy Schumer's on the treadmill and she's talking to the guy like, sorry, I'm so hungry. I didn't eat anything. I just had like half a burrito before I got here. And then
like,
she's like,
oh,
listing
yeah,
out
yeah.
what she
It's
ate.
That's funny.
Bill Hader's in that movie.
Wait, he is in that movie.
He's-
How come you didn't eat anything at Vic's? That's like a delicious restaurant. You were at dinner? Why didn't
yeah,
you eat?
I was so distracted. I was just talking so much. I had so much to
That
say.
is like, we're not those girls, Chloe, who's like, I was having so much fun. I forgot to eat.
I know, but I just wasn't feeling it. Anyhow, so sweetie,
Yeah.
have you thought about your litty and your shitty? In the Big Bad
You know
City?
what? It makes me embarrassed doing this podcast because it's like Ben, Martin, and I, as Sweetie knows,
And for
don't do anything besides work together
yeah,
and hang out with each other in
I'm
an
the
office.
reverse sweetie. For
Yeah.
everyone.
Where it's like I haven't been to a restaurant, I haven't been to a cool thing.
That sounds awesome.
But I did. But I did. I love. Thankfully, I love going to 30 Rock and seeing the Christmas tree.
No,
What?
stop that. It's our guest.
Oh, sorry.
I love going to 30 Rock in the winter, seeing.
I haven't seen the tree yet this winter.
I'm not talking about the 30 Rock tree. I'm talking about the tree on top of Radio City Music Hall. You know
What's
how
that?
they put a big tree on
You
top
mean
of
the biggest tree in the world?
No, that's behind. That's in 30 Rock, but the one on 50th Street
A
above.
secret tree that you're talking about.
It's not secret. It's
Everyone knows about it except for our pigeons.
I guess it's
I
not.
don't know this tree.
I guess it's not a thing, but there's a big tree.
A Christmas
on top.
tree or
Yeah.
a regular?
No, just a normal birch on top. It's a Christmas tree on top
apple
of
tree.
Radio City.
Hmm.
Not on top of, like above, like the
All right,
the
we don't
sign.
need to
All
get
right.
logistical here.
But I love
You're
walking
spending
down-
too much time with me.
I love I love walking.
Hey, hey, we got a real laugh out of Sweetie.
I love Sweetie.
I love you.
But walking down 50th and seeing all of it gets really awful because there's so many people, but seeing all of the people ahead and hearing like
the Christmas music. and
yeah,
stuff.
of like the Salvation Army dude like
Yeah.
dancing or whatever,
Yeah,
like
rum-ba-bum-bum.
that like really does feel. I love that feeling.
That's so awesome.
And then walking into the 30 Rock lobby and like smelling it and it smells like Christmas. It's like, whoa.
That's so amazing.
I love
I
that.
feel like it's so.
And then you get excited to see your friends.
Yeah.
So cool.
You
have
are
such
like-
a cool job.
I mean,
John.
that is really all that I do. But
Yeah.
What about
You know
your
what you're
shitty?
really great at? Go
Oh.
ahead. What did you say?
What about your shitty?
I was thinking, and this is
Wait, so your Liddy is 30 Rock going to work every day?
going to work.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
That's what I was about to say is like I feel like you're one of the only people I know who like doesn't always like you really take joy in what you do. And I feel like I even know people who love what they do and still have grass is greener syndrome.
yeah.
Mhm.
Which like I've even had with my own, like when something's going great for me, I'm still like, oh, but shouldn't it be this
Right.
instead? Like, and I've never seen you really just like take what you're doing at face value and see what it is and appreciate it. And you're never
I mean,
going like, well, what should I be doing differently or
Yeah,
what could
no.
have been better about it?
I trust the process, but I mean, I complain all the time, obviously,
Right,
but it's
right.
not it's not like
John always texts me that before show, TTP, trust the process.
Love it.
It's a great little piece of advice.
I guess that is my Liddy because I haven't thought about it. But
That's
another
good.
Liddy is coming home to
Sweetie. Yeah, all right. And you're shitty?
Hey!
I like that. That was funny.
And you're shitty.
I guess it was when I peed on the subway. I was thinking that was kind of a shitty.
You also, why?
I was dead sober. It was when I was driving trucks for, shout out John Cartier, which was my job after college.
John would go set up your events.
Yeah.
He would go set up like the decor for like pop-up events.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like the
Pop-up
Charlotte
events.
Tilbury event that you just did for Christmas that looked so cute.
Yeah.
He'd be setting up those Christmas giant ornaments.
Sweet.
Yeah, where it'd be like this guy, John, would
Cartier.
Cartier.
Not spelled like the brand.
he was like the funniest, best dude. And he was like, do you know how to drive a truck? And I was like,
I'll figure it out.
I was like, yeah, of course. And then I was like 19 or 20 or something. Had to go rent out a giant, like 15-foot box truck and drive it through. I had never driven a car in New York. So then I was just driving
Holy
this truck,
shit.
like a truck so big that you couldn't go on certain highways.
Like
Truck
those
so big.
signs
Truck
apply
so
to you.
big.
Yeah.
Truck so big, the sign applies. Ever been in one of those?
Truck
Thanks,
so
sweetie.
big.
And then I would go like pick up stuff and then bring it to an event and set it all up. But there was one event with Kiki Palmer who eventually hosted, and I didn't tell her about this, but
Aw.
I was setting up the event or whatever, and then I had to go pick up flowers from someplace, and I just took the subway, and all of a sudden I had a pee attack where like I couldn't and it was over the bridge, so
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Oh,
like,
there's nothing
so
more
it wasn't-
stressful than
yeah.
when you have to be somewhere and then you realize you're.
Wait, did you say
above
that
ground.
the window came off the truck? Did you
No,
say that?
yeah, no, I didn't.
So John was driving a truck. This is a separate story, but when he was doing this job, he like was driving a truck when he said he knew how to drive one, didn't.
Yeah.
His boss was in the right seat. That's my brain.
Your
The
passenger was
seat.
in the passenger princess position.
Yeah, and John was driving it, and the mirror just clean came off, and
'Cause I hit something.
and his boss went, "Just keep going."
And we just kept going.
Leggy. Love it.
But I was over the bridge, so it was like one of the long like express trains, and I had to pee so bad, and it was packed with kids who just got out of school, and I was like starting to like really move and shake and stuff.
John has this issue everywhere we go. It's like if we're on vacation or like we're out to lunch or out to dinner or out anywhere and he suddenly has to pee, I can't even talk to him. He's like, he goes like full
Interesting.
one track mind. Like, like, and
I
he
don't know
gets
what
angry.
it is. It's
I don't-
horrible.
We should really get you to a doctor.
But then it was the worst because then I just started like peeing. Like there wasn't any stopping to it. Where I was just like, oh my God, I'm peeing. And then I ran out. It starts dripping out of my leg. People being like, bro, what the?
No
and
way.
And then I go in the in between things,
Yep.
stay there, and just like pee. I was like, I'm not
Finish
gonna. Yeah,
the
I just
job.
pants on, pee. It was in the middle of winter.
Holding Kiki Palmer's flowers.
Yep. No, I hadn't gotten them yet.
Oh,
He was, like, on his way to get
God. Oh
them.
God, sweetie.
Texted
Me.
you, being like, what do I do?
You
Whatever.
were like, I just peed my pants. And I was like, what? You're like,
Yeah.
I just peed my pants.
It was so cold
Oh my.
that I got out, got in a cab, and then on my like walk home or whatever, like to
Yeah.
like run and change my pants, the pee all froze.
So he had
'Cause it was
frozen
frozen
pee on
pee.
him.
Yeah,
I just hate this story.
I know.
It's a
That's
pretty-
shitty.
It's
That
a
is a
pretty
good
New York
shitty.
shitty story.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm surprised people were saying to you something on the subway like, "Bro," because normally they're just like, "Oh, just a guy peeing," like whatever.
Yeah.
Because it was
well,
like high school kids being like, what the fuck? Because all of a sudden piss started coming out.
yeah.
That's so embarrassing.
It looked like
know.
a magic trick. Maybe they thought it was like you were doing a bit.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
That was really shitty.
the magic trick. That's your character in the Treasure of Foggy Mountain.
Yeah.
You're a magician as a
Yep.
young boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very cute.
I feel like we got to go to a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should go to a restaurant.
What, let's think of any like bits that are just good that we can cut in. Do rapid fires.
Okay.
Let me rapid fire you guys.
Okay. One worders.
Doesn't have to
matter.
be, but short sentences.
Okay.
Okay. Favorite thing about M.
Her loyalty and friendship.
Favorite thing about Chloe.
Her brightness. It's always turned all the way up.
Pet peeve that you maybe haven't even told the other one yet about M.
I've told you pretty much everything. My pet
I would
peeve.
assume so, but
Yeah, my pet peeve would be picking.
What?
Like,
you do it too.
I know, when I hear it, I don't like it.
He doesn't like that either. He will get so mad at me
Like,
when he
you
hears
can
me
pick
picking.
in silence, but don't. Or something. This is not really a pet peeve, but Em will sing everything, and then I have it in my head for like 3 to 5 business
That
days.
happened before we started recording.
Yeah, and it's in my head forever. It's
Yeah,
like testing the microphone.
Yeah, my sound check song is testing the hero mic. Yeah, I'm testing the hero mic.
What's your pet peeve about Chloe?
Changing plans last minute.
Yeah.
You know that. That's everyone's pet peeve
Oh.
about. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, really? You're all talking about it?
No, everyone like
just kidding.
Ollie
It's-
got mad about it the other day.
Yeah.
New Year's resolution.
Oh my god.
Be more
Chloe.
present.
Be more present.
Yeah.
Why have you been absent?
Yeah.
Like how?
Like, I'm always stressing out about little things. And something that I had said to Emily the other day as well was like, when I'm a grandma, will this matter? No.
That's a really good philosophy.
Yeah.
So, like,
when I'm a
if
grandma, will this matter?
Like, so,
So
if
don't stress
if
about
I'm
it.
stressing about something, like, just whatever I can deal with it now. Don't stress about the things that will matter in the future. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does.
That does totally
What's
make
your
sense.
New Year's resolution?
So you're just being more present. Do more
Mine is do less,
with
honey.
less asthma.
Do
Thanks to Dupixent.
What,
Anyone
do
who watches
more?
cable TV will know what that
Do
is.
more meaning what?
Do more. Like, I feel like I don't do enough,
Activities?
and I really felt it last night. I mean, one of my brothers kind of called me out on it, but like my brothers were talking about all these spots, and they were
Right.
talking about Django at the Roxy, like the jazz
totally
club.
jazz club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
one of them was there.
We-
One of my brothers was there the night before, and I was like, I don't fucking do anything.
Right.
All I do is go to Equinox and come
I know.
here. And I was like, in
Hey.
the new year, I'd like to do more with
we
less
should
asthma.
do more with less asthma. What about yours, sweetie?
New Year's resolution?
Yeah.
Eat
more veggies.
Yeah, lose 80 pounds.
Why?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get back to my baby weight.
Mm. Well,
As my dad would say, come on, let's get back to your fighting weight. But if you actually think about that, that means you'd be bulking and getting more muscly. But
unless
Right.
you're cutting.
But your
my dad
BMI
was
would be
like-
good. What is
yeah.
your New Year's resolution? To have a great
a
wedding.
lower BMI.
To be more involved in the wedding planning, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be
Maybe
better.
step in a little bit more with the wedding planning.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like that one.
To promote Liddy and Shitty more.
Yeah.
All these things.
No, he's thinking. He's thinking. He's
I
really
don't
trying to
know.
think of a good one.
I think it's
To sleep more.
I think it's
Take better care of your body.
Party less.
honestly.
Take better care of your body.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There is
He's gotta take
nothing
better care of his
crazier
body.
than my schedule.
Yeah.
Last night I was up until 5 a.m. watching Harry Potter.
Are you tired? Well, that's not your schedule's fault.
No, it's my fault. But
No, but his like
staying up all night,
circadian rhythm.
yeah, it's
Correct.
always off. So it's like I don't know how to like M saw my subway stop, the one that I get to go to 30 Rock, and there's an Equinox right there, and I've not been once.
And you remember.
Yeah.
Tough.
Don't even get me started.
No, I go to Equinox during the summer, but
As
during
me, a Jew, I'm like the money wasted.
Yeah.
Money wasted. He doesn't step foot.
It's a tough one.
I canceled his Soho House membership.
because I only went to the one in London one time.
And I said, cancel that now.
And
We
then I'm
have
like-
to start a family.
Instead of Emily canceling that thing for you, she canceled Soho House as a whole the other day.
Yeah.
So-
I said,
I
if he's
know.
not going to take the time to cancel his membership, I will just cancel the
Soho House.
institution.
I walked into SNL on Thursday, and they were talking about that clip.
And
Yeah.
they liked it or they hated it?
No, they liked it, and they were talking about it. Rosebud and everybody was
Yeah.
talking about it.
Who's that?
Writer.
A writer
Funny
and a really
writer.
funny comedian.
Okay, so you guys, hot girls, hot takes. Do you feel hot? Do you feel hot enough to have a hot take?
Excuse me.
What?
You think I wouldn't be marrying a hot girl?
No, I know you would be.
No, I feel like a hot girl. I'm trying to think of a hot take. Do you have one ready to go?
Hot girls, hot takes?
yeah, I mean, I always have one up my
I'll-
sleeve.
I'll do my hot take.
Go for it.
Nobu's out.
Nobu is
But
out.
we're going there tonight.
Yeah.
Are we?
So you want to
Yeah.
know something? The last time I went to Nobu, this is so effed
well, I
up.
canceled Soho House, and yet we're like trying to book a show there. So I don't give a fuck.
Nobu is out,
I
and
don't give a
and the
fuck.
last time I went there,
Wait, am I sticking with Nobu's out for my hot take?
well, I have
It doesn't matter. We're going there tonight, but it could be out.
we should go to like.
I go to Sweet Green, and I hate their salads at this point.
Yeah.
Wait, what's Mr. Chow's? Hot take. Mr. Chow's is in.
Oh my
Nobu's
God!
out.
Should we go to Mr. Chow's with him?
Yeah,
Mr. Chow's.
I know how to order like a
What?
fucking leggy. Trust the process, baby boy. Trust the process. Ew.
Oh, is in UGG platforms.
That was so uncanny.
You know, that doesn't matter. He gets into clothes and he gets to bed in his airport clothes.
Hot take.
Hey,
True.
hey.
You do.
I have a hot take.
Hot
What?
take.
Sweetie wears shoes and beds when he naps. Go.
Oh my god.
I do. I think hot take. I go to your house. You ask me to take your shoes off. I'll just leave.
Oh!
Shoes. This part of
That's part of
my
your look.
body.
Love how you tied
I
those.
love how that looks.
Yeah.
Not right now because my pants are too short, but
I love when I see your little
His
bear
favorite
dogs
part of the
out.
human body is the ankle that sticks
I
out in
think
the pant leg.
A man's
Do you have
ankle.
chilly ankles?
Huh?
Do you have chilly ankles?
How? What do you mean?
Huh?
Do you got it?
No.
Chilly ankles?
Because your
No,
pants
'cause
are
it's
What the
socks.
hell are you talking about?
His
Sit
socks,
down.
he's
Get
got
out of
socks.
Emily's frame.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, listen, sweetie.
I think because, and I know that it might sound pointed because you asked me if I
it
could
feels
take
a
my.
little pointed.
I just think that it's if you're not if I'm taking my shoes off or asked to take my shoes off, it's like, well, I'll just go to a restaurant. I'll get a dinner by
I
myself.
fully agree. Shoes off in the house to me is like, are we having a sleepover? Do you want to go to bed right now?
Wait, but you're gonna nap with your shoes on?
Yeah, I nap with my shoes
That
on.
is the part I don't agree with.
That
He
I
will
think-
get into bed to take a nap.
Like on top of covers, obviously.
I
No.
also no.
No, Chloe. He will get into bed to take a nap and get under the covers with his fucking PF flyers on that were on the 1, 2, 3 train.
You're lying.
Here's
It's
the deal.
disgusting,
Here's the deal.
But I love him.
When I'm-
and I'm gonna marry him.
No. Explain yourself, young man.
When I take a nap, when I take a nap,
It's not really bedtime.
it's not bedtime. So I'm still working. And when I'm working, I have my shoes on. So this is just a part of my
This is
work. This is
so-
how I do it.
This is so disturbing to me.
Yeah, it's a little bit of like
Have you
his-
ever slept on a hardwood floor like during like Thanksgiving or like a movie or whatever?
What?
That is one of my favorite naps ever. Where it's like,
Wait, are you
here's the
being
deal.
real or are you
yes,
doing a bit?
being real. Where it's
Start
like
over?
okay,
Slept on a hardwood floor
stepped
during
on a hardwood
Thanksgiving?
floor, like everybody's watching TV or whatever, and there's a hardwood floor,
So you're
and like
laying
you're
down.
not really sure if you're watching the movie or not, but you're like, I'll just sit down.
On a hardwood floor.
The floor's fine, like this.
The floor is lava.
The floor's fine. I'll just sit and like I guess I'm watching a movie, and then you just kind of like, hey, can you pass me a pillow? Put the pillow back, and then you're just on a hardwood floor, and you're like you're
only
still wearing
during
like
Thanksgiving?
whatever. Well, normally it's during Thanksgiving because it's like
All
all
the
your
seats
whole
in the house are
family is
taken.
there, and
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
like all the seats are taken, and then you're just on a hardwood floor, and then
and then your eyes
so
drift.
that's the hottest.
Those
girl
are
I
the
s-
best naps.
That's the hottest take from the hottest
So you
girl.
agree?
No, I'm on a couch. I would never get on the fucking floor and nap.
There's something about like the weight of the floor that makes me feel comfortable.
I feel very unsettled with the thought of you under a cover with your shoes on, but
I know.
I'm not under the cover. It's
A
like
sheet?
the cover is like here, and then I'll stick my feet to the side a little bit.
I don't like
Not
any
even
of it
really. Your shoe touches the mattress, sweetie. It does, and it's
I bet.
disgusting.
I bet.
Yeah.
Okay, that is wild.
So that's his. So his hot
You really
girl.
didn't like that? We should have ended the podcast and went to Nobu.
His hot girl.
no,
hot
that
take
was
is
an
shoes
amazing hot take.
on in the house, shoes on in the bed. That's your hot girl hot take. Shoes on in bed.
You know, you're like the weirdest little freak I've ever met.
And that's
why
why
she's
I love
marrying
him. I can't wait to marry you for real. He's
You-
checking the time because he's like, let's go to dinner.
Well, hold
One
on.
thing about John is when he's ready to go, he's ready to go.
We can't go to dinner without my sweetie.
Right. John will be at a restaurant and the check will come and he's like, I need to be out of here right
See,
now. And I'm like, well, hold on, we gotta pay.
That's something that's hard for me. That with sweetie, which I also sometimes can get on board with. But like when we're at a restaurant, he just gets up and pays and like walks out.
I know.
And
I'm like, I'm trying to digest.
Wait, hold on. I have something to say.
Totally.
Sweetie, are you having fun?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys.
Okay, I think that was a really good hot girl hot take. Good job, sweetie.
I think I just do want to say, like, as someone who as two people who have a podcast about New York City, having someone from Saturday Night Live, which is like New York's most iconic show, as our
Iconic
first guest,
institution.
I feel so fucking grateful and proud to
here's-
know you and to love you and to have you here.
This is Family Vibes. This is my favorite podcast of all time
Thank you.
with my favorite girls in New York City. If we were in LA, it'd be a different story.
Okay.
Period, bitch. Thanks, sweetie.
No, this was great. And this is what's going to happen. You guys listen to it back. If it's weird and bad, we do another one.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Well, unfortunately, you and I are going to be away, so whatever is here
This
is going to go
This is
out.
gonna be fucking awesome.
But we'll listen back and cut out all the bullshit.
This
Yeah.
is the real, authentic John Higgins, Emily Wilson, and Chloe Rich. Emily Wilson. I was
For
gonna
now.
say Emily Higgins.
What, do you want to keep your last name when you get
I
married?
will keep my name.
That's
Really?
what I said.
I will have my fiance also take my last name.
That's what I
Oliver
said.
Richmond.
Sachs. Richmond Sachs.
Oh, you're hyphenating.
I will be Chloe Richmond Sachs. Take this out.
Why?
keep it in.
Yeah. Anytime she says something she doesn't like, she goes, take it out.
And we keep
And
it.
I go, why?
We always keep it in. When
And we
I watch it
always
back,
keep
I'm
it
like, I'm
in.
so glad Emily's watching
There's
the
so
editor's
much. There's
copy.
so much of that stuff where it's like, cut that. When it's like, that would have been your best thing.
Yeah, no, that wasn't my best thing.
Time to go to Nobu.
Time to
Time
go.
to go,
Bye,
Bye.
bitch.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you to Sweetie Higgins for coming
Thank
on
you,
the
John
podcast.
Higgins.
Lilas.
I love you more than life itself. I can't wait
You
to
are
marry
my
you.
whole world. I
you
love
are
you.
my entire world.
Me too.
And I
Yeah.
love you, Chloe.
I love you,
Lilas.
Lilas.
Thanks for listening to Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City.
Whether you were just cleaning your apartment, slaying at the gym, or strutting on these city streets, we're always grateful for your ears.
Be sure to follow or subscribe, tell a friend, and hey, leave a review. Lilas!
What?
Love you like a sister.
Oh, cute. Lilas.
Shitty.